Welcome everyone to day 2 of our training. Today we'll focus on trauma-informed care, TIC. I'm excited to continue the journey with you as we dive deeper into the principles of trauma-informed care and its application in various professional settings. We will explore fundamental elements of TIC, its impact on the brain and body, and how we can apply these insights into different disciplines. Throughout today's session, we'll define trauma-informed care and understand the core principles. The goal is to equip you with knowledge and skills to create environments that prioritize safety, trustworthiness, choice, collaboration, and empowerment. These principles are central to trauma-informed approaches and maintaining trauma-informed environments, SAMHSA 2022. By the end of the day, you'll have a clear understanding of how these principles shape interactions with individuals who experience trauma and how we can apply them in our own professional contexts. We will begin by reviewing what TIC is and discuss the core principles that define TIC. Understanding these principles will lay the foundation for creating supportive environments for individuals who have experienced trauma. As we explore TIC, it's important to integrate principles of equity, diversity, inclusion, intersectionality, because we know that individuals don't experience trauma in the same way, particularly those who experience oppression, marginalization, and systematic inequalities. Understanding how these factors, such as race, gender, sexuality, class, disability status, intersect with trauma can help us create more inclusive and equitable trauma-informed practices. By also recognizing power dynamics and addressing the influence of anti-oppressive frameworks, we can work to challenge and dismantle systems that perpetuate harm, ensuring that our trauma-informed approaches are truly inclusive for all individuals. Fallett and Harris, 2018. Next, we'll be exploring the biological and neurological impacts of trauma, emphasizing how trauma affects brain functioning, emotional regulation, and decision-making. This understanding will deepen our knowledge of why trauma-sensitive care is crucial in any setting. We will also examine how trauma-informed approaches can be tailored to address the unique needs of diverse populations, recognizing that individuals experience trauma differently based on their lived experiences and identities. We will then shift our focus to practical application of TIC across different disciplines. Whether you work in healthcare, education, social services, or any other field, trauma can affect individuals in all sectors. Applying TIC principles can help create safe and supportive environments no matter the professional context. It's essential to integrate the principles of equity and inclusion into our practices, ensuring that trauma-informed care addresses and mitigates any systematic oppression or inequality. Finally, we will examine the barriers that hinder TIC implementation and discuss strategies to overcome them. Many organizations face challenges such as lack of resources or resistance to change. But by understanding these barriers, we can navigate those challenges and ensure that successful integration of TIC can be done in your practice. Additionally, as we address the barriers, we will continue to stress the importance of creating an organizational culture that actively works towards anti-oppressive and equity and inclusion practices, hopefully fostering an environment where everyone, regardless of their identity or background, can thrive. By the end of today's session, you will have a comprehensive understanding of the core principles of trauma-informed care, the biological impact of trauma, and how you integrate TIC practices into your professional work. You'll also have gained vulnerable insights into how to apply an equity-centered, anti-oppressive approach in trauma-informed care, ensuring that we address the needs of individuals, particularly those who are most marginalized. This knowledge will help support individuals impacted by trauma, but more effectively create safer and more supportive environments for everybody. Thank you for participation, and thank you so much for being here.